by tributing. I hate how they word these effects. Okay. Um. Actually, wait. I think this is the move. I am going to flip up my face down. Call of the Haunted.
Alright.
Special summoning Ancient Gear Gadgetron Chimera.
Okay.
And then I am going to tribute both of these guys in order to normal summon the Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon.
Ooh, Reactor Dragon.
If this card that was tribute summoned by tributing an Ancient Gear monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. I didn't tribute a gadget. If this card attacks, you cannot activate spell or trap cards and monster effects until the end of the damage step. If this card attacks, you can destroy one spell or trap card on the field. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this guy attack your King Kaiser.
Alright, King Kaiser goes to the grave. I lose 200 life points.
And because the Reactor Dragon attacked at the end of the damage step, I'm going to destroy your Dark Contract with the Gate.
Alright.
And I will...
Phoenix Chain goes to the grave.
And I will now end my turn.
Okay.
I mean, talk about burnout, right?
Kind of.
This is like try hard versus try hard.
Let's see. I don't think I can win this turn, but I think I can do some pretty awesome stuff.
If it involves destroying my Reactor Dragon, I'm all ears.
Alright. I'm going to normal summon DD Lilith. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to overlay my DD Lilith and my DD Cerberus.
Okay.
In order to special summon DDD Wave King Caesar.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What is this madness?
Okay. Right. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to use DDD Wave King Caesar's effect. Detaching Lilith. Okay.
Okay.
And let me think. Yes, and from there, I'm going to special summon Dark Arm Dragon.
Wait, whoa. Hold up. You, okay, now that I understand what you just did, allow me to stop you and, kind of make sense of this crap.
Alright.
Oh, damn it. It just creates a condition that doesn't care whether or not you meet it. So now that you put that guy in your graveyard, you got all the darks you need to summon the Dark Arm Dragon.
Right.
I don't believe this. Go on.
Alright. I'm going to activate Dark Arm Dragon's effect. Banishing DD Lilith in order to destroy Ancient Gear Reactor Dragon.
He's dead.
And I'm going to swing at you directly for 52.
Why is he in your not monster card zone? He terrifies and confuses me.
He is in my extra deck monster zone. It's something that I've not gone over with you yet. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm pretty sure that my understanding is not going to affect the outcome of this game.
And let me think. Is that on? Yeah. Okay. All right. I will end, and it's during my next standby phase, and I don't take damage because I didn't special summon anything. Okay.
That is a wrap.
Yep, because that's Gear Town.
I lose. Cloud loses. Gerdat wins. Gerdat wins.
Dude.
No. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. This is a game. Haha.
But at least we got to show. At least we got to show off your boss. We didn't get to show off mine.
I wouldn't call Reactor Dragon a boss. He's more like more like a boss. He's more like a boss on a three-headed monster. The other two heads are the Ancient Gear Golem and the Ancient Gear whatever.
Well, allow me to show you two of the bosses that I've got. Assuming that the dueling network wants to work.
I know why they did this. They needed you to win so that players would want to do this crap.
Kind of. The DDD archetype as a whole is honestly really, really powerful, but my god, is it convoluted as shit. It's
Go on.
it's very much a hyper aggro deck. It is.
Yes.
But the problem is a lot of the other decks that are really popular right now are hyper aggro with recovery. Or at least that's how it was several months ago when I finally decided to stop visiting this site on a daily basis. Seriously, for like several months, it was just fucking. It was. Fuck. I can't even remember the archetype now, and it's bullshit.
They're all the same.
Zodiacs.
Zodiacs.
Yeah, it was Zodiacs. Fuck Zodiacs. But yeah. I think that the DDD archetype is actually really goddamn cool. It has a lot of very powerful but very fragile boss monsters, and the fact that they are very dependent on the pendulum mechanic makes them actually a little bit more balanced than you think that they were, despite how explosive my turn 1 was.
That was a pretty epic turn 1.
Yes.
No, see, this game, I depleted my hand and got nowhere. Last game, you depleted your hand because you took all those guys and put them on the field.
Mm-hmm.
I needed like 4 cards to take down one of your guys.
Yeah.
I got. How shall I put this? Now typing it in. Raffle stopped. Stomped.
There's an M there.
MPED.
Alright. As a whole, I actually really like the DDD archetype, though. I'm not entirely sure if this deck is really the best way to start off with this archetype. Although this is one of the few structure decks that has an extra deck, because, to be perfectly honest, the extra deck monsters in this deck are significantly more important than most of the base monsters, except for maybe Night Howl.
I have yet to see a card in this deck that either like doesn't destroy cards, move cards from your deck to your hand, deal damage to you, let you special summon, or do some other stuff. Like this, oh my god, like everything has 3,000 attack. Help me. Help. I can only normal summon.
Chaos King Apocalypse only has 2,700 attack.
Chaos King Apocalypse like trumps almost every card in my deck, except for the few that are so hard to summon that it's not even worth the time.
Yeah. So to be, somewhat fair, what would you change about the Ancient Gear deck?
What would I change about the Ancient Gear deck? Well, I already had expressed my thoughts on my main constructive criticism, which is putting in cards that have no function other than just a first name.
I'm almost positive you've got the gadgets in there, or at least alternate versions of the gadgets.
Hey man, I can put my whole deck in the graveyard right now. Actually, no, let's make this fun for everybody. I'm gonna show you my deck. Show. Yes.
Yeah, you've got Ancient Gear gadget in there, and I can't actually scroll down the effects, which is sad.
See, the Chimera only gains abilities if you sacrifice a colored gadget. The other just a card that has the word gadget in his name doesn't count.
I can't read it. It's not fair.
Can't read Chimera?
No, I can't read gadget because he's got it. He has important shit on it.
Ancient Gear Gadget says that when he's added from your deck when he's normal and special summoned, I guess you freeze all effects once per turn. Declare it. I'm gonna summon this guy because I'm getting frustrated with him too.
Yeah, you can declare one gadget's. Once per turn, you can declare a gadget monster's card name until the end phase. That card, he becomes that card name.
I still have to maintain my stance on whoop-de-doo.
Well, yeah, because for some reason your deck only has one copy. Why?
No. It has no. That's right. It's Gearbox. I have duplicates of this. Yeah, I only have one copy of this.
You've got duplicates of Gearbox, which is cool, but the thing is, you don't without the duplicate copies of Gadget, you can't really utilize Gearbox to do all the things it wants to do. I like a lot of the Neo Ancient Gear stuff though. I've not actually read Hydra, but let's see. Did you? He's got a fake banish on him. It's nice.
Yeah.
And he's got the but it's conditional. Damn it. He's got spread attack and he's got trap stall, but unfortunately it's very conditional. Damn it.
See, what another thing that I hate about this deck is maybe it was just my luck. There I have like maybe 6 cards that are either field spell cards themselves or let me fetch field spell cards, but the only field spell card I got between both games, because I top decked it, was Gear Town, and Gear Town had no function by the time I got it. The other card I want to get rid of is another card I was telling you before we started, Mischief of the Gnomes. Like, look at this. This only affects 1 creature in the whole deck. It's ridiculous. Like, why would they do this to me?
I mean, in theory, you can use it against me in order to prevent me from going into my Ixies or my Synchro Summon, but really, that's about it.
Yeah, I have to take a guess, and otherwise I'm only helping myself. Oh yeah, and it also gives me the option to use it again if I so choose. It has a flashback, but who cares?
Right.
Actually, wait, I wonder. This card has spell speed 2 timing even with the flashback.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It is cool, and you're probably supposed to do that in order to get Golem and Hydra easier, but it's not going to happen because, well, to do that you effectively need to cast Galaxy Cyclone, target Mischief of the Gnomes, use Mischief of the Gnomes, then banish Mischief of the Gnomes from your own graveyard in order to -2 a level. Then you still need a tribute monster in order to go in the Golem.
Yeah. Okay. So now that we have effectively unsolved this nugget of a mystery, Mischief of the I still hold that Mischief of the Gnomes is not the card that this deck needs. You know what this deck needs? It needs like special summons. Everything in this deck has to be normal summoned except by fucking Call of the Haunted, which necessitates that the card's in the graveyard, Inferno Reckless Summon, which is inconsistent in a deck that doesn't let you special summon that often, nor does it let me summon triplets.
And the fact that you have nothing to hit with Inferno. Like, the only thing you could hit with Inferno is a Gadget and Box.
Okay, so let's say for the record, here's another piece of shit card. I'm not saying that I had the inferior of the 2 decks. I'm sure that if I had a good opening, I could have done just fine. It's just these cards are conspicuous.
Yeah. There's really no reason for Inferno to be in your deck. I mean, I'm not running any duplicates at all, but at the same point, the only duplicates you're running are
Gearbox.
Box.
And
there's one other duplicate in there. I forget what it is.
I think it's a monster card. It's Card Trooper. Yeah, Card Trooper is the only other duplicate. And Card Trooper doesn't have 1500 attack. He can have more than 1500 attack, but not at the timing when he's summoned.
Right.
These conundrums anger me. Your deck is full of werewolves, dragons, epic shit from another dimension. Mine was dug up from my dad's backyard.
And screamy
mouths. Your deck is fun.
Yeah. All right, guys. This has been us attempting to play these 2 structure decks against each other.
This is one of the worst matchups we've had so far.
Yeah. But this is what the game is like right now, to be perfectly honest. If you're bringing in a subpar deck like Cloud's, you do lose on turn 3. You just do.
Turn 3. That's it. You got 3 turns. If you can't light off more than a firecracker by turn 4, you got a problem.
Yeah. It's like playing Legacy in Magic, which is why we don't do that.
We don't do that to ourselves. We may do it later, but not now.
All right, guys. Be safe.